Okay, so I was on a good roll making YouTube videos, and then the surgery happened and all that, and I haven't been in the gym for a while, and I was gonna go MIA, but I was like, fuck it. Maybe we'll try and do a day in the life of a bodybuilder who's not allowed to go to the gym. So, literally just gonna do some random, I'm literally gonna just do my days today and show what I do. How fucking boring it is when I have just nothing going on. I can't go to the gym. That one thing in the day that kind of like fires me up to get me to do something, get me out of the house. One thing I'm excited for in a day has been taken out of my life. But it's only been a little bit, and actually hasn't been bad at all. So I'm not complaining. I just am being dramatic. It is morning now. I just woke up and I was gonna make breakfast, and I mean, this is literally probably gonna end up turning into a day of eating without going to the gym, but I was gonna make breakfast, and as you can see, my fridge literally has like a lot of condiments, and then in here I have 1 egg, 3 apples. Actually I don't have an apple right now. Some asparagus, the ends of bread, which I should just throw out, like 100 grams of chicken, and like more bread and salad. So yeah, probably gonna go to the grocery store. I wanted to go to Costco, and I'm not going to Costco before breakfast because that's going to take too long. So I'm going to head over to this little market thing called Farm Boy, which, believe it or not, is actually right there, right underneath that grass lies a grocery store. So I'm just going to walk there and I'm going to get some, like, I don't know what I'm going to get. Put some eggs. Hopefully they have like some good bread there, not shitty, just like normal bread. Some Ezekiel toasted my jam, as you guys know. So part 1, day 1, get some goddamn food. Okay, so breakfast, very excited today. I got some sprouted grain bread. Got avocado, which I'm probably not even gonna eat right now. I've been eating a lot of these lately, and I'll show you how. Very simple, but very delicious. And eggs. I'm literally just, lately my breakfast when I'm like, I don't know, like this, I'm prepared and not ready. I just have 4 whole eggs and 4 pieces of toast, 1 egg on each thing, a little bit of ketchup on it, cut it open. After that I have a protein shake, and that's about all I do. So super simple, super easy, and yeah. So I guess I never really talked about the immediate post-surgery of what kind of went down. And that's because I was literally got it done when I posted that last video. So pretty much day of surgery, I guess, because I got it done at 8 a.m. in the morning, got it done. Surgery was in and out of the office in like 2 hours. And then I went home and just kind of chilled. Courtney made me some food at our Airbnb, because I hadn't eaten since like 14 hours before. We had to fast before the surgery. But after that I got home, and that shit fucking hurt a lot for like 24 hours maybe? No, like 36 hours maybe, which isn't bad at all. But like I was sitting down in the car, and because it's like, it was cut open right here, I still have like little bandages in my belly button, but you'd sit like this in the car or something, and then trying to stand up and stretch it out hurt so bad. It was awful. I couldn't, like, I'd sit down and I couldn't get up, and Courtney couldn't help me get up either, because if she pulled me from my shoulders or anything, it was causing me to arch more. So I just had to like try not to engage my core, use my arms and my legs to get me up. Look like a cripple. I think she might have videos, so if she does, I'm gonna ask her. She was just videotaping me instead of helping me. Very rude. But that was for about 2 days. The day after, on Friday after surgery, I drove home. It's about an 8-hour drive. Luckily I was feeling a lot better by then, but still sitting in the car. Every 2 hours or so we stopped, and I went out and I walked around a little bit. I tried to stretch it out just to move. So that made the trip even longer, but I kind of had to do that because I felt broken. And then day 3 I got back here. I woke up in the morning. It hurt to get out of bed a little bit. It hurt to set up. To touch it really fucking hurts still. Day 4, I think I got out of bed and forgot I had gotten surgery. It was like, felt a little uncomfortable, a little bit of pain there, but overall fine. And then like today's day 5, I guess, and it's like nothing's going on unless you like flick it or hit it hard, or I bump it on something, which fucking hurts. It really, I barely even notice it's there anymore. I can flex my abs fully. And the doctor actually called me last night, which is amazing for doctors to do. They don't normally do that. In Canada at least. He called me and just kind of like talked me through everything. He wanted to reassure me that I could get back in the gym. around now in a day or so. Take things lightly, but like he said I could go back full tilt 100% and it wouldn't tear open again, it wouldn't damage it. But he recommends I take some time off just because it can cramp, or the muscles are kind of like been fucked with, so they can cramp really hard or seize up. So I'll probably do that. Probably take today off and then go back in the gym tomorrow, easy for a few days, and then slowly start increasing my weight again. But honestly, it's been kind of nice to have like time off the gym, because I hadn't taken any time off in forever, and I was like murdering myself, traveling, training hard, just like putting myself through a lot. So my body kind of felt a little broken down. So I'm hoping if I'm only at the gym for like 10 days, like training hard for 10 days, then hopefully it's to my benefit, not even a bad thing. And it really just, the positive side to it is that I'll be fixed up, like I give my body some rest, and I'll be feeling a lot better. So hopefully that's the outcome. And when I'm back in the gym, I'll show you guys what it's like. Still very skilled at flipping eggs. Part 2 for breakfast is a shake. I normally use almond milk. Wow, I can't talk. I normally use almond milk, but I ran out, so I had to use water, ice, a full banana, like a big ass banana, like one of these nice girthy, large, long, thick bananas, and then a scoop of protein and half a scoop of chocolate for a little flavor. So just a little chocolate, vanilla, banana protein shake in the morning, you know? Final product. Ended up going with 3 pieces of bread because these were way bigger than the bread I normally use, and there wasn't enough egg to cover it. So 4 eggs, 3 bread, a shake, and of course we cover it in ketchup. Ketchup is life. I know this is a pretty small breakfast too, but honestly, since I'm not training for like 5 days in the surgery, my appetite's been shit. So I've just been trying to get in like a good source of protein, like egg, instead of just a shake in the morning, like some kind of nutrients, vitamins in it, like fat, something, and then the rest of my protein with the drink. And I'm gonna try and eat quickly after, and just kind of like a bunch of small meals instead of whatever, depending on what my appetite is. Sometimes my appetite gets better throughout the day and I start having huge meals again, but I didn't feel like eating this morning, so this is all I can handle. So I'm just thinking right now about how because I woke up and I had no food in here, I have nothing really cooked even, and everything, and how the first thing I kind of bitched about was my appetite getting worse, taking days off training. But I think the number one reason people are afraid of taking time off the gym and everything is just like they think they're gonna lose all their gains and blah blah blah. And I think a big reason why maybe some people do lose a lot of weight, lose a lot of gains, whatever, is because they stop eating when they take time off the gym. There's no reason to eat less just because you're training less. You still have the same amount of muscle on your body. You still need that. It's still muscle that needs a lot of nutrients. It needs protein to continuously like stay there. You need to keep feeding it even when you're not training or doing anything. So I haven't really missed, honestly, since my surgery, since the day of my surgery, I probably had 4 meals that day. I got back at like 11 or something from the thing. Gordy made me pancakes, like I said. She went to the gym and I made a meal when she was gone. She came back, had another meal, went out. I had probably 4 meals that day, which were pretty big. And on the way back, driving, I had like 1 meal for breakfast, 3 meals in the car, like 2 when I got back or something, so I still ate a lot then. And I really haven't missed any meals since being off the gym. And honestly, I haven't lost a single pound. I just weighed myself and I was like 259, which is about what I was before going to surgery. So I think it's so important people understand that it's okay to take time off the gym. Like I was saying, my body like felt like it needed it, and it really did. Like I was starting to be broken down. My body started to hurt, and like everyone breaks down, no matter who you are. So if you're taking time off the gym because you feel broken down, why are you stopping to put in the nutrients that are helping you build back up by eating less and all that? So anyone being afraid to take some time off the gym, if you feel like your weights are getting worse, the weights you're pushing up in the gym are getting worse, you're not making any progress, take a step back. Don't take some time off the gym. If you're hurting, whatever, stretch, roll out, maybe go do some shitty light workouts, do something, but don't miss any meals. Keep eating as much as you can, and it won't be that big of a deal. Like, I know some people like lose their mind taking like 2 days off the gym. I'm on day 7. I think I didn't train before the surgery either, I was driving and I was like, fuck it. I knew I needed the break, so I didn't. So I'm taking about a full week off the gym completely, and I mean, I feel great. I haven't lost any weight. I don't look the same, of course, but like, it's not really a big deal. It will come back immediately, and yeah, just eat your goddamn food. Whether you're training or not, just fucking eat. So as you can probably tell, I've been a bit of a scrub lately. Haven't gotten a haircut or shaved my beard in a while. Don't really give a fuck either. Kind of been wearing a hat. Look like fucking Wolverine right now, actually. But I'm gonna attempt to trim my beard today, because like I said, I have nothing to do. As you can see, if it really focuses in on there, my beard gets like ginger and like scraggly when it gets too long, and it's not all even. So if you have a beard, you always have to like trim it, like take like a millimeter, centimeter off, like the parts that grow faster than others. So I'm gonna attempt to do that, but every single time I do that, it literally, like, I cut off like half my beard, and one side goes too short and the other side's longer, so I have to even it out, and I go shorter and back and forth, and end up having no beard. So hopefully, because I want to have my beard for a little bit, I can just trim it and it'll look good. You'll find out soon. So I'm actually thinking of quitting bodybuilding and just becoming a full-time beard barber. No hair, just beard.
I like cake, I like pie, I like chocolate, me oh my. I like pizza,
and I like beans,
but most of all I like mac and cheese.
Meal numero dos. Look how delicious that looks. I can't even remember what's in here. I have 198 grams of chicken, because that's literally all I had left, and 240 grams of white jasmine rice with a little bit of soy sauce. And I really need to go get some goddamn food, because that's boring, and I don't want to eat this again after. So after this, gonna head to Costco, get some food, and then I really want to work out today, so we're gonna see if that's gonna happen. This has slowly gone from what I do in a day without working out to a full day of eating to I'm just gonna train anyway, so we'll see. Pro tip, never leave the house without water, or secretly fill it with vodka and just have a lot more fun on their grocery trips. So Courtney literally was here for like 4 weeks almost. She helped me kind of move, helped me with my surgery and everything, and it just like moved into this place while she was here obviously the whole time and for a few weeks, and then she had to go back home for some stuff, appointments, blah blah. And coming home now, it's so lonely, it's so sad. Like, she's been gone for a day and it's just like lonely coming home. Not only that, but even seeing this just triggered me. The dog for Poppy, the bowl for Poppy. If people wonder why we call her two names, Courtney sometimes calls her Putty Wuddy, so I call her Putty for some reason, but that's why I call her Putty. But every time we come home, she had a bed right here, and she'd be sitting on that bed, then you come home, you leave her alone for like an hour, come back, she looks at you, starts shaking, and ears go back, and then just waits for you to come pet her, and that's like the cutest thing to come home to. So it's also very lonely coming home to no pupperino on the carpet. We played a lot of fetch in our times with Courtney doing her thing, getting ready. I don't have much to do, so I play fetch with the dog for like 2 hours a day. Why not? Oh. But moving on from my depressing life, grocery haul number 2 for the day. 2 packs of ground turkey. I got a pack of chicken breast and a pack of chicken cutlets. These are on sale, so I thought why not. I got a pack of ground beef, some fats, and I got some salmon for the more fats, because salmon's amazing. I also got some real mayonnaise. I normally get this other mayonnaise that doesn't have, I try not to have canola oil now, because it's not a good oil to have. So I try to avoid the ones that have it, but I couldn't find it in this store, and I've been craving a tuna salad sandwich. So I got tuna the other day, and I got mayo. I'll probably make that later. I got more apples, which I'm pissed. I realized I got the wrong one, but hey. And I got some more avocados because they're bomb. I also got more eggs, they were on sale, and this pure tart cherry juice, which I have every day now, which I'll explain later. For now, I got no meat cooked, so I'm gonna be making 2 packs of ground turkey, and I'm gonna cut up some chicken and make that too. So I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but lately while I've been cooking and doing stuff, I found this channel called Cody Co, and he does this series where it's called That's Cringe, and he just kind of pretty much just trolls people's videos on YouTube. It's a little mean, but it's pretty fucking funny, I gotta admit. So I'm like giving this guy a shout out because I know him or anything, but it's actually just funny. But it's Cody Co, and if you guys are looking for a laugh, a few videos, just look up That's Cringe on YouTube. It'll show up. He's super popular, and it's pretty fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. Next meal cooked up is 200 grams of ground turkey and 280 grams of jasmine rice. I'm very much debating going to the gym today, even though it's supposed to be a day without going to the gym. It's raining out, and I can't really do anything, so what the hell else am I gonna do? And I got the okay to gym. I just kind of want to take some time off, but we'll see. Anyways, what I've been doing to a lot of my meals lately, like a lot of my meals, is putting an avocado into them. And I used to honestly hate the texture of avocado, but after like eating it a bit more and just, I guess, growing the hell up and eating food in front of me, I love it now. And I've literally been eating 1.5 a day on average lately. Literally super simple. You just cut them in half, and then I slice lines down one way, and then I slice lines down the other way, like all the way through to the skin. And then you can take a spoon, or I just use a knife, and you kind of peel it out, and I just throw it into my chicken rice. And it tastes very delicious. And avocados are very good for you because they're full of monounsaturated fats, which is good for your heart. They're full of a shit ton of vitamins and shit. There's a lot of potassium in them, I know, at least. And there's a lot of fiber, so a lot of healthy shit in avocados. Plus, they have this, like, if you eat them on their own, their texture's not good, but when it's in something, sometimes I like get the illusion I have like butter in my food, and it just tastes bomb. So avocados have become a staple in my meals. Thing I add to this meal, because health is wealth, delicious, nutritious, you know, that's how we live our life. I've been putting spring mix into this. Literally just adds like a little crunch, a little texture, a little green to it, I guess you could say, a little more health. So I just take like a couple handful of this. I don't use a lot. Just kind of rip it into smaller pieces and then mix it up in there. My bad. But it's called organic sesame ginger dressing. Anything sesame ginger or ginger something, sesame poppy seed ginger or something ginger stuff. I don't know, for some reason it just tastes bomb to me. So I've been drizzling this on top of mainly chicken and rice. Didn't exactly feel like going to the gym. Not that I didn't feel like it, but I feel like I need one more day to chill, kind of recover. My body needs it regardless. So instead, we're gonna be getting some cardio in by doing. But for real, I just ordered this game off eBay. Can you see anything? I ordered it off eBay, and it's fucking lit. I'm not nearly as good as I used to be, so I got a lot of work to do to get back to my old standard, because every girl loves a man who's good at Guitar Hero. It's just life, so rock on, and this is gonna be my night. Also might go for a bike ride for my bit of exercise today. But other than that, I got nothing else to say. This is 100% gonna be one of my favorite things to do this summer, because I got myself a new ride. Just ripping around the city. Let me show you. Hope you didn't think of a motorcycle, because this is way cooler. Got myself a nice little bicycle. Probably was one of my favorite things to do when I was a little kid. I used to rip around the city just biking, tell my friends I was doing everything. So living downtown, sometimes a pain in the ass to drive, find parking, etc. So got myself a bike. I've already gone to a few things. I go to like my appointments on this shit, just down the street and everything. Bike to the gym and everything. So it's gonna be my form of cardio as well, getting into prep and everything. So trust me, it's a lot more entertaining than sitting on a recumbent bike in the middle of a gym just staring at a wall. So really excited about this. Put some music on, just kind of rip around the city. So I'm heading there right now and catch up after. Little pink sky, little clouds, and a shit ton of smoke coming from over there. I'm not sure what is going on, but there's a lot of smoke. Alright, so lovely bike ride. Probably my new favorite thing to do down here. I don't know why, I've always loved biking so much, but I burn a lot of calories, so I'm gonna have to have a snack later tonight. But for now, have another one of these. I got the other half of that avocado, the big avocado. I got 230 grams of rice and 200 grams of chicken breast. And that's what I'm gonna eat right now. Watching the Toronto Raptors game. Go Raptors. Pretty fired up that a Canadian team's making it this far in the finals. They've been pretty fucking sick lately, so beauty. And I'm actually gonna be in Toronto next week when they have a game, if they're still in. So it would be cool if I could go, but I kind of looked at the tickets and they were about $700 a ticket. So I said, nope, I guess I'll watch from home on the TV. That's not for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat. I had to go shower off the sweat that I built up. It's a hard life I live in here. But making another meal, tossed on a piece of salmon on here. I don't really know how to cook salmon properly, but I normally just crank this up pretty high, leave it on there on the skin side, and you let it cook through the skin. So like it doesn't burn, I guess. So you cook it all through the skin and then you flip it over to kind of get the other side crispy. And usually just you kind of figure out when it's done because it's not super pink in the middle. But also every night I drink this lately. It's just pure tart cherry stuff, and put in some zinc in there. This is something I've been doing on and off, I guess, not every single day, but since I got sick last year after the Olympic, when I was Googling stuff, there's a bunch of random things that was supposed to be good for immune system and all this stuff, and one of them was this drink, and I love juice. Love juice very much. So this is just my excuse to have a juice at the end of the night. But it's got a lot of benefits to it. It's supposed to be good for your immune system. It's supposed to have some natural melatonin in it to help you sleep. We'll have it later tonight. And then zinc is also supposed to be good for your immune system. So I just put like a milliliter of this droplet thing into the drink and I sip on my juice. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna cook this up, put it in some rice, and finish watching this basketball game. I never really eat over 200 grams of a meat as you guys normally see, but the whole salmon that I cooked weighed 244, and I didn't feel like wasting any or saving like 40 grams because it's a little ridiculous. And I mean, meats with more fat in it, like salmon or beef, steak or whatever, obviously because they have more fat, they have a lower protein content, so it is technically correct if you want to have a higher weight of those, if you're bulking obviously. If you're trying to get the same amount of protein in, you're going to have a little bit more mass, weight, whatever, of the higher fat meats. But final meal here is some salmon. Get some healthy fats in here late at night. And some gains, because, I don't know. And obviously, I feel like if you've watched my channel for a while and you've seen a few of my full day of eatings or whatever, normally I don't eat this clean. I mean, I had bread in the morning, I guess, but normally I'm having like cereal or snacks here and there, and I still do that every now and then, but my stomach didn't feel good for a little bit. And I think everybody goes through this, who's a bodybuilder, who's eating that crazy amount of food. You eventually get to a point where like, it's just like something's going on in your stomach and you just don't feel good. So I had to kind of cut out a lot of shit and keep it super clean for a while, just like whole foods, regular shit, rice, chicken, meat, potatoes, I guess, fucking what's Seth Feroci calls it the chicken and rice, all that chicken and rice motherfucker or whatever he says, that kind of shit. But sometimes you just need to kind of give your body a little reset like that and try and force down that clean food, because it's a lot harder doing a bulk when you don't eat shitty food. I cannot deny that. So gonna eat this up, maybe have one shake later tonight and call it quits because I'm ready for bed. I'm tired, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and get back to you.
Look at it right here. They get it to Kawhi Leonard. He assesses the situation, takes on the double, And Mike Budenholzer saying, hey, we tried to foul Lowry. Instead, the Raptors get the dunk.
I'll admit it, not a huge sports fan, don't watch a lot of sports throughout the year, but playoff games are always lit. If only they fucking tried this hard every single game. Raptors, though, are in the semifinals for this, conference finals, whatever, and fucking lit. So, one Canadian team out there, and they're killing it. I'm fired up, been watching them, and ready for them to fuck shit up. Last meal of the day, kind of a snack, not really a snack, just different food, is sweet potato and some chicken. So I think it was 180 grams of sweet potato fries. Yeah, they're not sweet potato, obviously they're fries. And 180 grams of chicken. So that's the last thing I'm eating now before bed. Pretty high carb, I guess. I'm not even sure what's in those, but I'm going to try and calculate and show you guys what's actually in that amount of sweet potato. The sweet potato, I would eat this thing called Alexia's sweet potatoes. I always see them at the grocery store and they taste really good, so I always get those. But that is the last thing I'm going to do, and then I'm going to mix up a shake. Courtney brought a bunch of these like collagen protein stuff here, and 2 scoops of this, they're little scoops, is 25 grams of protein. So I'm going to have that right after this, and then going to call it quits and go to bed. But for now, gonna have some French fries and of course water fries with a little bit of ketchup. So this ended up just turning into a really boring full day of eating with some really shitty boring food, so hopefully this isn't that video where people just are like, yo, this sucks, just give up. But it is what it is. By the time this video is up, I'll be back in the gym and hopefully can actually start getting real good, interesting content out, because I live downtown now. I'm closer to the better gym where I can film and do whatever I want and actually talk in the gym and not hide the camera. So I'm gonna try and get better videos out like that. And just summer, so hopefully I can somehow get creative and make better content. If you guys have any ideas of what you guys want to see from me, whatever, please comment below. Always open for suggestions, and yeah, peace.